Yolan True and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy, and it is always exciting when we have a new arc like we now have Villains Part 2, and there are some new things in the game and there are also some updates on older things, and today we have to talk about a very important update that is not exactly connected to the arc but to the introduction of G7 space. Of course, about G7, the videos I can only do after I finally got to Op 71, which will take quite a long time still. So do not expect any G7 videos soon. And a little bit later I will do the search videos as well, because that's a bit more complicated at the moment, because only Op 71 Plus can start that. And then I need to find one that starts one when I have the time to film for STFC, so that's more complicated. But about something connected to G7 we can talk today, and that's the changes to the FKR factions. Because first of all, you see on the top, a few days ago I finally reached my triple lock, and it's already blasted kinda, because we have new reputation levels. I will make a separate video on the new levels and locks, because I still have to do some research there, because it doesn't say too much here in the faction itself. But today I want to talk about the new stuff that is in the faction store for all three factions. And so I have to scroll where I cannot go yet, but that's where we will go as soon as you go to Op 71, or if you can get the higher reputation. But I need another 8.5 trillion reputation to get to the next level. I have 500 billion, so that will not be easy just by doing mirror universe hostiles. There you get G7 materials already, but the interesting part is the Aphelion. The Aphelion is the new grade 7 survey, and in this case it's like we had it with the Selkie and the Nova on the lower levels. It's a survey ship that you can get blueprints for from all three FKR factions. And so as soon as I'm on an ops level and shipyard level that I can show you the new ships in detail, I will do the preview videos again as I did in the past with the Scimitar, Enterprise E, etc. I will do that for the new ones, but today I only can give you a little overview. But I already could see that the Aphelion can be sourced with blueprints from all the three factions, and that's quite nice. And the next thing is, there is a new G7 uncommon ship for the Federation. That's the USS Socrates. There's one issue here at the moment with the texts in the factions. It says all of the ships that I can see here, the new ships, are interceptors. The STFC database says it's different kind of ships, so ignore the text in the faction store at the moment, but I just want to mention them, that they will be coming. And then uncommon G7 Federation ship will be the USS Socrates. The rare ship will be the USS Stargazer. And the epic ship will be the USS Enterprise M414. So we will have at G7 the same as we always had with the ships. We have an uncommon, a rare, and an epic, but I do not see a faction miner here. So we only have the Aphelion for all three, but not a separate faction miner, as I have on G6 now, the level 68 faction miners. I do not see anything like this here. But for the Aphelion, at least I heard that there are also, and I cannot see it yet, there are also faction skins, like we had this with the Selkie and with the Nova, for example. There were faction skins as well. For the Klingons, there's a lot of scrolling when you are on these levels now. For the Klingons here, you see the Aphelion as well. The uncommon ship will be the IKS Boreth. But here it says battleship. Okay, it's fine in English, then it's only in German that they made a mistake here. The Boreth is a battleship. The Akvor is a is an explorer, so in English it's correct. And the epic one is the Grethor, and that one is an interceptor. So you can see it if you're watching in English, obviously, on this one. You can see it correctly, but as I said, in the German version, which I took a look at yesterday evening when I was talking to some viewers, it all showed they would all be interceptors. But it's good that in English it's correct, and it's only the German translation once more that is broken. As you can see with the Romulans, you will have the Aphelion as well. The Prefortis is the uncommon ship. In this case, it says Explorer. The Snakehead is an interceptor, and that's the rare Romulan G7 ship. And the epic one will be the Admonition, and that will be a G7 battleship. So we have a lot to look forward to, but as I said, first of all, getting to Ops 71 will take a long time. Getting to Ops 69 will be a headache already. Getting my Shipyard 68, which I need for the faction miners, is a headache already for me, because I once again have to upgrade the shuttle bay. Always that one. And I have to build one of those science buildings that I skipped a little bit because of all the gas I needed for all the things. So even getting to Shipyard 68 will be a torture. But at some point, and so I have a lot to look forward to for my videos, especially also hearing that there are 220 new missions when you go to Ops 71. I will have a lot of material once I get there, but it will take a long time to get there, most probably. But I really look forward to your opinion. What do you think about the new additions to the FKR Faction stores? Please let me know in the comments below the video and on Discord. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.